Gabos. The name of the game is Gabos. Game ain't based on sympathy. If you got sympathy in this spot, you ain't gonna never make it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gabos. We're doing another controversial takes. Did we even? This is going to make me look really bad, but did the first controversial takes one go up?
Yeah,
it went off. It went off. That's what I know. One of your takes.
Yeah. Wow. Come on. As per usual, I've got an all-star panel. Booty in the building. Mr. Boots. Mr. 100.
Yes. I have an announcement. I have an announcement to make. So I just had a meeting here at work. So that's why I'm just kind of formally. But then I realized it makes a lot of sense to be dressed like that. You know why? Dressed like smart. This joke's not going to land, boys. This joke's not going to land. Because I was going to say, because I'm always teaching you about ball. I did it, bro. You know what? I'll tell you something. I rehearsed it and it went. But anyway, boys. Hey, listen, bro. Good to be back. The joke don't land, but the knowledge is always there, man.
And last but not least, Bus. Welcome back.
Hello. Thank you. Let's get it.
You're rocking the gaffer merch today.
Oh,
I like it, man.
Hey, just sticky jockey. Is that his top? Yeah, that's calm.
The boys have compiled some controversial takes that we're going to go through today. They've promised some good ones. I have absolutely no prior knowledge of any of these, so I'm looking forward to hearing them, just like I'm sure the viewing audience at home. So my consigliere Booty is going to be, I guess, delivering the first one, and then we'll go from there. Mr. Boots, take it away.
All right, cool. First one, I am going to hold back. It's going to be explosions. Saka is England's best player and the face of English football.
Saka is England's best player and the face of English football.
It's not the worst take, but over like what period of time are you saying this?
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
Isn't the face of English football that dusty guy?
Yeah, it's
Bellingham.
Harry Kane.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Bellingham, bro. Is it Bellingham
But bro, if you look at Bellingham in terms of the first few months he moved to Madrid. Yeah, calm. He's popping it off and all that. But if you look back at the tournaments, maybe I would say the last two, bro, there's been a clear, in my opinion, the clear best player for England in each tournament, and he's gotten the award for it to back it up, has been Saka, bro. And if you take Saka out of that team, especially that front line, it looks so dry. That's an eczema team, bro. That is dead.
All right,
I'm not mad at that take, man. Honestly, I'm not mad at it.
Bro, that statement, face of English football, I don't even know what. I'm going to pay attention to the first half of it. The best England player.
And forget England. You know what? Forget England, yeah? I'm saying best English player, full stop, right now.
Wait, what? The best? Well, obviously, if it's English, it will be England.
Yeah, but because he could just be performing for England. Like, you could just be judging it off his England performances.
Oh, you mean the best English player in the world right now?
Full stop. Yeah. Like the Bellinghams, you can put all of them. He's better than all of them. That's what I'm standing.
So I'm gonna have to strongly disagree with better, because the way I look at better is, you know me, take him to the park.
So give me names then. You can't just be saying. You can't just disagree.
All right, like Jude is better if I take him to the park than Saka, probably.
Bro,
Arnold is better than Saka if I take him to the park, even though he got cooked recently.
Bro, Arnold, when it gets cracking, when the going gets tough, Dallow's got him on ropes, bro.
Don't do that, bro.
Bro, Kyle Walker, 35-year-old Kyle Walker is keeping him out the team, bro. Let him secure his strongest spot down first.
You just told me,
think
brother.
about best player.
You just told me not England, so not performing
Oh,
for England.
I said both things. I said both.
All right,
things.
and I stick to this. Trent is the better footballer than Bukayo Saka. That's two.
But
Nah,
he's
Saka,
not,
brother, Saka's not the best English player, unfortunately. Cole Palmer's locker is better than Saka's
bro,
locker.
every guy. Have you realized every guy he has to say if we took him to the park, this guy's a locker.
Not every guy.
What about
That's
what
me.
they do on the actual fucking football pitch? What they get paid every week to do, bro? Bro, man, week in, week out, he turns up. Never does he get flung off the pitch for when Dallow's about. Saka gets taken off. Nah, G. He plays, whether it's through whether it's Kyle Walker he's playing against,
All right, look.
Bruce Hall, no matter who, bro.
He's the best performer. If it was a circus,
Bro,
he'll
and
get the
that's
best performance.
Bro, no,
but we're talking about the best ability.
So you need to understand, bro. Football is about performing, not about what happens in your imagination and about how many times you can hit the crystal.
I'll tell you why that's cap.
No, it's not, bro.
So I'll tell you why that's cap.
Why is it cap?
Because so many players in the history, everyone always says this player was amazing, but he didn't live up to his potential. But you can still acknowledge he was amazing.
Yeah,
so there's players that are better than Saka, but they didn't do it. So if we're talking about performances, have it, Saka, even though Kane probably
I'm having that, bro. You're talking about, but he didn't live up to his potential. But then the guys that live up to their potential, they get the actual flowers. The other
Trent
guy
is better than Saka, brother. Trent, but besides the United game, Trent has been very good for Liverpool, in my opinion.
This is not the first time Trent gets cooked up.
So that's fine though. That's fine though.
Martinelli does that on a weekly basis to him every time we play.
Weekly basis. They play each other twice in a season. Man, say weekly basis, bro.
Okay, every time he plays him on my life, bro. There's a reason why Martinelli has only not put up one Liverpool fixture. He hasn't put up GA. Every time we play against Trent, it's what's it called?
Listen, let Eagle, the fellow Arsenal man, talk. I disagree with that statement, but you know why? I just look at it differently. Eagle Dean, what are you saying?
The reason I stayed quiet this entire time is because I genuinely expected like a controversial take, and I was a little bit deflated when they asked me whether Saka was the face of English football. And then obviously I knew, as per usual, that Baz was going to try and dilly and dally, and a guy he doesn't rate at all in Jude Bellingham somehow propped up into the conversation, which is just bad faith argument in general, considering the stuff you've said about this guy,
You know something?
from the whole of last season.
Yeah.
Let me have my moment. For the whole of last season, the stuff you're saying, to then now dig this guy up and say he'd be better in the park, Trent, I can understand. But should I tell you something? This is a real controversial statement, Bukayo Saka is a better defender than Trent is. And we see it on a regular basis.
That's wrong.
When he's covering the left back position, he's played left back. This guy, Trent, didn't even was stuck out in central midfield and couldn't even do that. Apparently, the passing is his best attribute, but when he was in the middle of the park in the Euros, he got found out, didn't he? He couldn't do it. It's all right doing some Hollywood passes across the thing and whipping the ball in back, but when it comes to controlling the game from the middle of the park, he couldn't do it. When it comes to defending, okay, he's great doing cutbacks and corners and free kicks and all that stuff. But let's be honest, in a
he's
real
good,
team,
he's good getting these assists and bro, man said
Saka
he's good doing.
Saka gets more assists than him.
Well, naturally, imagine he didn't, and he's a right winger and he's your best player. But let me talk.
Trent's best attributes are going forward. It's not defending, is it?
Brother,
Saka's a better defender.
You're a man of extremes, brother. Just because I said to you, man, previously, Jude Bellingham is overrated. He's not as good as they say. I never said Jude Bellingham can't play football, bruv. Yeah? And me saying Jude Bellingham has more in his locker than Saka, if you know ball, that's not even like a... Saka doesn't have a lot in his locker, brothers. You might not like this. He doesn't have a lot in his locker. So, Trent has more.
What's his best
Jude
attribute?
Bellingham has more. Huh? Saka's.
What's Saka's best attribute?
Saka's best attribute, in my opinion, is I'll tell you where I give Saka flowers. For a right winger, an English right winger, he's smart. They're usually dumb, bro. Saka's a smart player. And that's a big compliment.
his best
There
attribute
you
isn't
go.
physical. His best attribute is his decision making.
There you go. He's a smart man, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm giving him
His
his flowers.
decision-making.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
the package. If I'm buying a package, he's not better than the other man. That's what I'm saying. That's it.
Put face to the side. Put the face of English football, because that's a bit meaty.
Yeah.
Who's the best? Who is the best English player then? If it's not Saka.
Let Baz answer first, please.
Wait, I've answered it. You mean him as in who performs for them?
Definitively, who's the best? I've given you my best English player right now.
Yeah.
Definitively, who's your best English player?
Harry Kane or Trent?
I don't know.
What do you mean,
I don't know, man. I think, Harry Kane, he's all, when it comes to the crunch, he's always let everyone down, bro.
He's not.
Saka missed the pen, bro. Saka missed the pen in the Euro final, man.
Nah, not only, not only the pen in the Euro final, he always, he was getting dropped. People wanted Watkins to start ahead of my man in this tournament. Bro, his ability.
Listen. If it comes to qualifiers, Harry Kane can be the best guy in the world. But when the going gets tough and the series and the lights are on brightest, he lets England down every time. I agree with Abidi wholeheartedly.
Everyone down.
But not only England.
Everyone down.
I'm not even just saying England. I'm not just highlighting England, bro. At his prime, Kane was the best in ability-wise, bro. But bro, this guy, his powers are dwindling, and Saka's powers, he's starting to hit it to his prime now, bro. You can't just say, Harry Kane now, Harry Kane, bro. He's not delivering, bruv, anymore.
You're gonna think this is controversial, and it's not. Saka's powers are not increasing, bro. We discussed this we discussed this before, Beauty. His numbers are on the run rate is.
Well, they're not because I checked those stats and those stats were capped.
No, they weren't capped.
But they were though. They were though. It's objectively.
I opened it up on the phone, but let me finish.
Objectively, his stats have gotten better every single year.
Bro, what does that mean? Gotten better, bro. His total goal contributions, I told you, were the same.
No, they weren't. That's the league alone.
I'm talking about the league. Okay, I'm talking about the league. But I'm saying, Saka, to me, even his game hasn't. I think this is a bit hyperbole. Like, he's now peaking, bro. Saka's been doing it. This is flowers, better. He's been doing it for 2-3 years. Yeah, he has, bro. He has. I don't know about this. Bro, he continues to rise.
This is where you're wrong, in my opinion. Is because you say his best attribute is his mental game, which obviously will improve from the more you see certain scenarios. You'll adapt to them better. So either his mental game is not that good in terms of he's not improving year on year, or he's being able to adjust to scenarios he's seen before and produce the right outcome more often. Is that not a fair statement?
That's not his best attribute. I said I'll give him flowers. He's smart for a winger, English winger. But his best attribute is that he's able to do a similar thing every week and do it successfully. So I don't know if it's intelligence. I think Saka is.
You're giving me the dissertation. You give me the dissertation way of doing things. Where you add bare words just to fluff up the thing.
No,
you can just say
it's not a single trait. That's what I'm saying. Saka's is not a single trait.
Saka.
But anyway, going back onto the topic, I'm still holding Trent. I'm still got Trent over. If you don't want Kane, that's calm. I got Trent over Saka. I've spoke too much on this. You man share your opinions, or we can move on to a second one.
Hussey, you haven't really spoke much about it. On it from the bottom of your heart, what do you believe?
I agree with you. I think if this question was asked 2 years ago, my answer would be Harry Kane.
Boring.
Yeah, it is boring, but it's facts. And right now, I'm sorry, but Saka is the best performer for England and best English performing player in the world right now, and he's super consistent. What more do you want from him?
Let me just. My closing point is: if this question was asked 12 months ago, maybe even 6 months ago, Baz's answer would have been Phil Foden. Yeah, and now it's Jude Bellingham. Yeah, even though Jude Bellingham.
What's wrong with that? So performances can change. I don't get your point. You say performances can change.
But the whole reason he's the face is because one guy has remained consistent while everyone else has been like this We're talking
Bro, I
about
don't
Jude
care about the
Bellingham being
face.
the best.
I don't care
Jude
about the
Bellingham
face.
was-
Bro, I don't care about the
Jude
face.
Bellingham
I
was
said
the-
I'm answering who's the better player, bro. I don't care about this whole face of England. I couldn't give a shit who the face of
Yeah,
England
that's
is.
it.
You
Yeah, forget that.
is synonym. It's a synonym, but it's Saka. Even the fans think so. Even the he's back to back England best player. I mean, they didn't give
Let's
the
move
award
it
to
on,
Jude
boys.
Bellingham.
Let's move it on. We spent a good 15 minutes.
Stinky one.
Yeah.
It's stinky because you don't like it, bro.
And
But
Bellingham's numbers are better than Saka's this year in the Prem. But let's move on.
in the Prem, you mean in his league?
Yeah, the Liga.
Yeah, but the performances add up.
Let's move on, man.
Has he got double digits assists? Saka was en route to break the record.
What are double digits assists? I said goal contributions. He's got 7 goals. Saka has what? 2? How much
3
is Saka?
and 10 assists.
Yeah. So goals count as well, bro.
Yeah, but are you sure that he's got more goal contributions?
7 and 5. 7 goals, 5 assists, 12. Saka got 3 and what?
13.
10. 13. Oh, okay, sorry.
Shut up! Don't come with
sorry.
fake news! Fake news! Anyway,
He shares a lot in common with like the Daily Telegraph and the Daily Mail writers, the ones who put.
We're gonna see
when we lose.
we're gonna see if the people agree with you guys or if they agree with me. If Saka's the best English player, let's leave it to them.
Let's leave it.
Next one.
Let's.
They're all wrong, by the way. But go on.
Hissy, go on.
Pep Guardiola should not be in the conversation with Sir Alex Ferguson as the best manager of all time.
100% agreed, and I've previously commented on this. Sir Alex Ferguson is a very meaty coach and manager. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this statement wholeheartedly. How many years did my man go without winning the Prem?
Hissy, wait, let him elaborate. Why do you not think he should be? Why shouldn't he be in this? That's a massive statement, isn't it?
It's a mad statement because I think success is success. Yeah, Pep has been successful. There's no two ways about it, right? But his success has got a little asterisk on it. His success comes with controversy. It comes with financial this. It comes with that. It comes with this. 2 of his 3 stints, yeah, Barcelona and Man City, his clubs at the time of him managing have been done for cheating. Yeah, Barcelona with UEFA, Man City with the numbers, with the money, whatever. Yeah, not his problem.
What did they do?
It was Barca that got fined, I think, last season over $1 million for getting baited out with refereeing decisions in the champs when he was their manager. When he won 2 champs.
Now at City, they spent too much money. They have too much money. Yeah. You're
No,
not
now at
familiar with the
City,
name of this podcast. You're not familiar with the
now
name
at
of
City.
this podcast.
Now at City, he's struggling, and now he wants to throw 200 million at it in January. That's not the greatest manager of all time in my eyes. The greatest manager of all time in my eyes would have a £2 billion squad and fix the problems in house. He's also got the best academy as well. If you want to throw that one in there, the one that generates them all this money.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
If VAR existed 20 years ago, so nowadays, like many finals, semi-finals, we think back and say, "Oh, that VAR decision, that ref made a mistake. VAR shouldn't have got involved."
Yeah,
we didn't have that in Sir Alex Ferguson. Oh, not Sir Alex.
And it's a shame we didn't. It's a shame we didn't because if we did, United would have won 8 Prems in a row. Due to 2 shit decisions, which I will show you, with like 15 yards offside and one with some diabolical decision, we would have won 9 leagues in a row, 8 leagues in a row.
Bro, there's videos online. I don't know if you're on social media, bro, that shows like Ferdinand taking out players, bro. Like,
yeah, I know that. I know that. But this isn't a conversation about Ferdinand and Van Dijk. This is a conversation about what I've seen over 30 years of watching football. I've seen a manager change his go through 3 separate periods with the same team for 26 years. Okay, I didn't see it for 26 years. I wasn't even alive for that long. I've seen him go and rebuild a squad 3 times and be immensely successful domestically.
How much did he spend relative to the clubs at the time? Or was he a big spender? Or was he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. No. Bro, he was a mix of both. He's a spender and he had homegrown talent. We all know about the Class 92. We don't need to get into that shit. But no, of course he spent money, bro. Of course United were the richest club in the league with all that fucking success that he gained. He earned that right. What the fuck did Pep do? What did Pep do? He revolutionized the game. Cool. All right, cool. Now I see Rotherham trying to play out the back. That's banging.
Just
banging, bro. Rotherham are trying to play 2-yard passes from the goal kick. Amazing, bro. Woo. But what has he done without a little controversy, without a little asterisk next to those titles? What has he done? What's he done?
Let the others talk, man, because
Miguel, I'll let you talk because I know you have a strong opinion about Pep. So you can talk.
Listen, man. One, as much as I hate him, is a coach on the training ground, drilling tactics. And the other guy was a delegator. He sat in his room. Oh, this guy's just tactics. I'll get him to go down there and drill the team. And when it comes time for Saturday, when all the guys haven't seen me all week, I can shout at them because they don't really know me like that. They're gonna have that fear because the stories have been passed around. The hair dryer. What, mate? What the fuck are you doing? Oh no, please, Sir Alex. And you got absolute bootlickers like Gary Neville and all these guys, hanging around. But one thing I will say is he's got less controversies over a longer period of time than a guy who has literally been done for juicing, cooking the books, all this other stuff. Yeah. Now, what is Pep's biggest success ever? Pep's biggest success ever. Okay, we can say revolutionizing the game and other stuff, yeah. But he came as the B team coach into probably one of the most like ego-fueled, legend-filled dressing rooms, and he just basically told them all grab their shit and get the fuck out of here. And he put a 18-year-old as the heart of the team, and they became probably like, okay, we can take all of the financial stuff out of it, just on the pitch, probably the best team ever. Like that first generation team that he had, with the Eto'o, the Henry.
And I'm in agreement with that.
Mm-hmm. Now, we talk about Sir Alex Ferguson rebuilding, and we talk about all the financial fuckery. I know it took a lot of time to get all the players, and there's a lot of dodgy stuff that happened in between. But the core of that City team for a long period of time, when he first got it sorted out, has kind of remained solid. When he got his guys in, he tried with Claudio Bravo, it flopped. He got Edison. He's been there the whole time. He got Kyle Walker in his first summer. That worked straight away. He got KDB before he came in, or like soon afterwards, if I remember. He stayed the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So the guys who did get Gundogan, all these guys who they stayed in the team for a very long period of time. So in terms of rebuilding, he has done that. He's done the same thing. Now, adjusted for inflation, okay, Ferguson had a longer period of time, but bro, this revisionism, this guy was scouting guys from randoms. Bro, this guy his MO was every single summer, I'm going to get the number 1 or number 2 best player in the league and I'm going to sign him. So it was a process of, I'm going to debilitate the rest of the league by signing their best player, Rio Ferdinand, bring him in, Dimitar Berbatov, let's get him. Wayne Rooney, best wonder kid in the country, we'll have him. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like he was some but to win in this business, you got to play dirty. That's why we get angry at our own coaches, because they're too naive. They don't know how to play the game. So I don't know, man. I think my ultimate decision, I've rambled there, is that they're both cunts.
Do you think he would have won 38 trophies with Man United by delegating or telling people go do this, go do that? Do you think he had no insight on all those trophies, on all those Premier Leagues we won, the champs? He underperformed Europe.
But that's why they call him the greatest manager of all time. They don't call him the greatest coach of all time. They call him the greatest manager because he managed all the departments. The scouting department here, he's managing the coaching department, he's managing the team, the personalities. This guy is acting like a bit of a prick. Let's get him out of a Yapstam or Roy Keane. That's management. And he knew how to get it, to motivate. He knew how to drive Definitely. More. You hear all these guys. They say these guys you didn't want to let him down. You wanted to. That's a manager. But in terms of coaching on the ground with the cones, telling him when to run, when to cut in, when to do all this stuff, there's no denying that Pep Guardiola is a better coach than Ferguson. That's an undeniable point in my perspective.
Yeah, I guess so. But the grand scheme of things, when your majority of your success is driven by literally unfair play, like quite literally cheating, then how can you be in the conversation? How can he? Yeah, has Pep done? Can Pep do what Mourinho done? What Mourinho does?
Bro, listen.
Mourinho. By the way, Mourinho, he's gonna get all these the Chelsea stint. Trust me, this is all gonna come out soon. Because if you think his whole Chelsea stint under Abramovich was all fair play and they didn't go tap up agents.
No,
and get,
obviously, they even tapped up Ashley Cole. We all know this.
Same
we know
shit,
this.
bro. They were faking all the sponsorships to get money in. What did Chelsea have revenue to spend all this money, bro? And the fact of the matter is, FFP only became more stringent when Man City came to play because the state got involved buying a club and everyone got scared. They can't spend their money X, Y, Z, and other. But if FFP was as stringent back in the day as it is now, bro, your club would be just as fucked. The cheating allegations would be the same thing, bro.
Bingo.
And listen, and sorry to interrupt you, bro, but let's not forget, the reason why Mike Phelan had to go and talk to Match of the Day every week, because the BBC did the case where him and his son were profiting from player transfers, where he was the agent and they were moving guys around and they're doing all this dodgy dealings and all this other stuff. Let's not forget about that. And then also, a big thing that people forget when they make this guy into a saint is that him and the guys who owned the club, the Magnier and McManus and all those guys, they had a dispute over some horse jizz, and he forced them to leave the club and sell it to the Glazers. So the whole point of you guys complaining about the Glazers and this and that and the other, it literally stemmed from a dispute that he had with the owners over a horse. And guess what he did? He sold your club down the river. All right. So he wants some trophies and all that kind of stuff, and he's a legend and blah, blah, blah. But let's not forget the last 10 years of dog shit and the years that are to come, and all the managers and all the shit players and all that stuff, and the Glazers out and the Glazers taking the soul from the club and all this stuff. And that is Alex Ferguson's legacy. Let's include that in there with the trophies.
No, it's not, man. No, it's just not. No, it's not. He left United on the decline, knowing the ownership was shit from 2006 when they first signed, and he was still able to win that league with that bunch of shit that I saw in that last squad we had. We had about three world-class players.
Yeah. Huh? Why did he leave that year, do you reckon? Was it because his sister-in-law died?
Yeah, literally, that's what he said, and I believe it. I don't know.
You don't think that he saw everyone on the cliff and was like, I'm just going to hand this big
bag of 100%. But that's also because he didn't get backed like he should have by the new owners, which they promised him. They gave him false promises that he would be able to spend X, Y, and Z. And then he could have rebuilt that squad better than he left it. Of course he could have. Everyone knows that squad was not good enough to win the league. Only he could win the league with that team. Only him. No one else, not Wenger, not Pep, not Mourinho. No one in this world would win the league with that team like Fergie did.
That shit team with Van Persie. That shit team with Van Persie and Wayne Rooney.
That shit team with Tom Cleverley and Anderson starting in centre mid, Johnny Evans at the back, Raphael, fucking Fabio.
Hang on.
Ben Foster,
1 second,
or whoever it was.
1 second. How many appearances and minutes did Tom Cleverley and Gibson get in this starting?
Not Gibson, Anderson. Cleverley and Anderson started majority of the games that season. Scholes came out of retirement in January. Don't forget that one. Giggs had to play centre mid for fuck's sake. He was winning the league with dross. And let's not rewrite history. Everyone knows. Everyone says it. He left behind a shit team. He left behind a declining Rooney, a declining Van Persie, and the rest of dog shit. Ferdinand Vidic ever on the way out the same season. Van der Sar going. Bro, De Gea actually came in. Ignore that last statement. Everyone knows Fergie left a shit team behind. That comes down to the ownership.
He brought in those owners.
Can you prove that, though?
It's a fact. You see, you need to go read up about your club and how these owners came into play. I know that. I've read about this. I read about it. Don't worry. Like, he had a big hand in the Glazers taking over Man United. But that's besides the fact. Your statement is that Pep shouldn't be in the what's it called, in the talks for best manager of all time. Yeah. But bro, whatever happens off the pitch, whatever like cheating that a club does, shouldn't take away what the manager still achieved those things, bro.
100%.
He still coached those.
It should take a bit away.
100%. Bro, 100%. No one. Yeah, go on.
All these goats that you love. Egal, Ancelotti in the Italian league, bro. I don't care. Bro. He has Perez as his fucking CEO, the biggest mafia, in club football. He works under Madrid. You telling me now they're all clean and they win stuff and they don't tap up players and they don't make players come to their club for 3 X, Y, Z and the other.
By the way,
Mourinho at Chelsea, Abramovich, the guy that has settlers in Israel, bro. A fake Israeli passport, and then there's Who else is there? Mourinho that worked under him, bro. Every single manager, every single one of these big clubs is in the bro. The reason why Arsene Wenger fell behind a decade is because we tried to do the classy thing and we didn't want to get involved in the fuckery, bro. But if you want to win, you gotta get down and dirty, bro, with it, bro, or you're gonna get left behind. And that's the fact.
The only thing I'll say is I don't include tapping up in any of this dodgy dealings, by the way. I think tapping up is the definition of gabos, bro. You're not having little secret conversations and being like, yo, what are you doing with these bums? Come over here. That shouldn't even be illegal, in my opinion. Giving a guy a call and saying, ditch these bums and come over here, it's just standard business. How would I get a job if somebody didn't tell me about the job?
Yeah, but then where do you draw a line? That's not cheating in your books. But I can say, bro, I'm the owner of this club. I can spend X amount. Why are you telling me how much I can spend? I own this piece of this club, bro. I get to spend whatever the fuck I want.
The fans, none of this to fans should matter. What should matter is, like Booty said, what that coach did with the squad. How did he win games? How did he dominate leagues? How did he get a quad? How did he, bro? All these things, bro. That's what that matters. I don't want to hear this noise, bro. Like, this is unfair. I disagree. Bro, I'll tell you why. Shall I tell you why, Ego? Shall I tell you why, bro? Because what happens now, let's say you're doing all this against Pep, and then, like Budi said, later on, stuff about Mourinho comes out. Later, bro, at one point, who do you rate anymore? You're going to start going to the bottom 10 in the league and tell me
I have one argument. I have one argument with your point where you said, why should it matter to fans? Yeah. And the truth is, if they took off all of these rules, yeah, and all these billionaires were able to just dump unlimited amounts of money into buying players and this and that and the other, all of that cost is getting pushed straight onto the fans. And you're already seeing with the fucking 60 different subscriptions you need and a Carabao Cup game costing 150.
I'm talking about fans of the game, bro. Bro, I'm not talking about fans that want. I'm not talking about the soft part of the game, bro. I'm talking about the fans that watch football as an art, like watch it and need to judge what's good, what's bad, what manager's good. Not, season tickets are expensive now. I'm not talking about that, bro. You know, leave all that nonsense, bro. Look at the field. Pep Guardiola, regardless how he got these players, bro, was cooking on the field, bro. I don't care that the owners spent so much. So wait,
why are you missing the fundamental point? If a guy can swerve the rules, if the rules are there to create a level playing field for everyone, which is what we want to see. We want to see 20 teams, like the NBA. You want 20 teams who have the exact same budget, who's smart with their money. Then it becomes a different game. If you tell me one guy can get all the best guys, and then somehow by an absolute miracle, which is what Baz is trying to convince of, the best players in the world play great football and can beat shitter players. Unbelievable.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
Go on. Regardless of whether they put a cap on Man City or look at the history of the game. The teams that win, yeah, no matter the league, are the teams that have bread. Yeah, bro. Yeah. With the exception of some anomalies in an odd year, whether it be a Leicester or maybe a Liverpool. Now, when it comes to City, Man United used to spend the most bread.
Yeah, they won like back then it was fair, bro. What are you talking about? It was always like
Italy,
this,
bro. When Ancelotti was winning all those things, he had the most star-studded squad. He had the best squad in Italy. Bro, PSG, they win all their trophies in France. They have the most money. Bayern, they bully everyone. Bro, it's not about, it's about if you're the best manager, you're so good that you get the best job and you utilize that job for the longest period of time. And that's what Pep Guardiola did. That's what Sir Alex Ferguson did with Man United. Otherwise, if they didn't deliver, they'll fuck them off. Just like after Mourinho, after a certain period of time, he wasn't delivering. He got fucked off to another team. And they got a new guy in. But because these guys are so good, they were allowed to keep on spending and keep on winning. But not every man does that. And that's what defines you as the best, bro.
And I have a question, yeah? I have a question.
Fair enough.
When a club doesn't spend, the managers, we say it's not the manager's fault. They're not bringing him the players. They don't want to spend, whatever it is, So why is it that when the club spends too much or breaks the rules, we get onto the manager, bro? The manager's there to do his job with whatever the club gives him, bro. Just like Arteta now gets criticism. He spent however many M's. He hasn't won anything, Some people Arteta out. If he's won everything, who cares what he spent, bro? He's been I'll give you this envelope. You have to deliver, bro. If you don't deliver, you're not amongst the best, bro. You're acting like every manager that's had money has delivered. That's not the case, bro.
I think we should move it on, boys. We've been on this topic for
Bro,
quite
I rate the debate, yeah, but
Yeah.
I think it's the statement's nuts to not be in a discussion.
Yeah, I know, man. Maybe I should reword
With a bit
it.
of
I think I
passion.
should have reworded it.
I rate
should have
it.
reworded it. That's fine.
create a good little debate. But
Segment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone compares Hazard to Salah, but he ain't even better than Mane.
Bro, I can't keep getting involved in these conversations.
Wait. Who's not better than Mane? Hazard.
Hazard, yeah.
Man.
You guys go in it because I'll go on my
Yo, you go first once. You don't go first. You never go first. Shall I tell you? Shall I elaborate why? Or do you want to just go?
No, go.
Bro, if you look at their numbers, yeah, for the most part, I think Mane has better numbers, but Hazard's numbers were never like his strong suit, yeah. Off the ball, yeah, I think obviously Mane was head and toe above him. He was an absolute monster, and he never took. I think 1 year there was a bit of a decline, and then they moved him into the middle, and he changed his game, and he carried on cooking, Mane, yeah. Also, when it comes down to the big moments, he turned up. In the Champions League, if you look at his numbers, yeah, bro, night and day. Bro, even when Salah got injured in that final, everyone forgets, but Mane was still cooking. He still carried them on his back, but Karius obviously done what he did in that final, yeah? But Mane was still, in that final, on his J's, he was still carrying. And Mane, he's very slept on. Obviously, at the time, and a lot of us still here, we still rate him, but I'm talking in general, yeah? Because obviously now Salah's doing what he's doing, everyone forgets that, bro, Mane was a big guy in that Liverpool squad. He wasn't just any guy. Like, he wasn't like he was, and to me, like the Henry and Perez. Obviously, Perez is whatever, but he was better than Perez at times. He was better than Henry at times. You get it? But Perez was never better. But I'm saying in terms of Mane, sometimes was better than Salah. But no one talks about that.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Okay.
Go on, Igor.
Listen, I'm going to be short and sweet, man. I personally think Eden Hazard is one of the most overrated players in the history of football. All right. I want to see people waxing lyrical about this guy. Yeah, it baffles me. Yeah. First of all, we've got to start off with 7 Champions League goals in his entire career. Big game, big players. He was nowhere to be found. Yeah. Now we've got to talk about, look, okay, he won the PFA Player of the Year in 2014, 2015. Chelsea won the title. 2015, 2016, they finished 10th and he scored 4 goals. Now, I'm not saying it's an individual kind of a sport, but we got to remember, this guy was the face of the team. He was Stamford Bridge was the Garden of Eden. If you guys remember, they had that big banner in the Garden of Eden. They were the defending champions, and it was, you might have to correct me if I'm wrong, but it was one of the worst title defenses in the history of the game, right? Mm-hmm. This is right when he was at the peak of his powers. Now, it's all very style over substance. Henry was talking about, his dribbling, his flair was mesmerizing, but he was like one of these guys where he never ever could rise to the moment. He would always pass rather than shoot. He wasn't as decisive when it came to the final third, in my opinion. I think we could talk about the Real Madrid. He moved there at 29. He got 7 or 8 goals in 80 games in 4 seasons. I think he made 80 appearances in 4 seasons, this guy, after a €100 million transfer at 29 years old, bear in mind. When Mane in comparison, bro. Okay. One last thing on Hazard. Apart from the little flashes that he had in the 2018 World Cup, no legacy international level, no moments that we can really speak of. He put the golden generation on his back. In comparison, one guy led Senegal to the AFCON, which is a big deal for Senegal. The Champions League final they lost. He was the one who scored against Real Madrid, right? And then obviously he was instrumental the season afterwards as well in helping them lift it. The Premier League as well. I think he's got way more goals in the Premier League than Hazard. There's just no comparison, bro. One guy didn't get his flowers, and one guy got too many flowers. That's how I'd put it.
Let me go, Bas, before you go, because I can see you're seething. Look, I think 100% Mane was somewhat underrated, but he also had his flowers at the time. Yeah, let's not act like everyone didn't speak about Firmino, Salah, and Mane as like they were getting compared to Ronaldo, Tevez, Rooney. They were getting compared to Messi, Suarez, Neymar. So let's not pretend like they didn't get their flowers at the time. Yeah. First and foremost, Mane was he went in 2016, I want to say, when Liverpool were starting to put the real building blocks into this Klopp team. Yeah, where he went in. He made that team so much better than it was. Yeah, let's not take anything away from Sadio Mane. He made that team so much better than what it was. He started out on the right, then I think they signed Salah the summer after. He moved over to the left, and his powers went even higher when he went onto the left. Eden Hazard, a lot of the time, was surrounded by dog shit. Yeah, so as you said, that title defense was a pathetic defense. So was that team, bro. If you go look at that team that won that league, they won it based on a defense plus Hazard. They won it based on boring football with moments of magic from Hazard. But Hazard individually, Mane can't chat to him. Individually, when it comes to carrying the team, when it comes to backs against the wall, 85th minute, we need a goal from someone, we need some sort of magic. And in that Liverpool squad, you could look into the midfield, you can look at Trent, you can look at Robertson, you can look at Mane, you can look at Salah, and you can look at Firmino. There's moments of magic ever. Even, bro, Klopp even made Henderson look fucking quality. Yeah? That Chelsea team, that Hazard...
Respect him.
Whatever, bro. All right, cool. He's the best. Whatever. That Chelsea team, yeah, was like you would have like players here and there, somewhat here and there, but then as you correctly identified, they would have the piss poor title defense because Hazard would get injured because Hazard was unavailable. It was like a night and day with what you would see, and also, I appreciate that Mane did a lot for Senegal, but Belgium. Or forget Belgium, just European football, doing something in Europe or in the World Cup is a lot more difficult than doing something in the African Cup of Nations when it's very limited with how many squads that teams there are in the first place. Yeah, that's one. Secondly, Belgium have always been a letdown. Even when they were ranked number one in the fucking world rankings, no one rated them like that. They had individual quality players, never could do anything. I agree. Like he didn't do enough in Europe. I agree. His Madrid move was a howler of a move. Like genuinely one of the worst transfers in history if you look at it in the grand scheme of things. But Eden Hazard, if you threw Eden Hazard into that Liverpool team, you know what? Actually, let me take that back. Mane suited Liverpool way more. But I don't know if Mane could have done what Hazard done at Chelsea on his Jack Jones the way Hazard done it at Chelsea. I'm not saying one player is better than the other, but Hazard, bro, like Hazard, he was like, for me, the closest thing I saw.
You gotta say where you stand on it, bro.
Bro, Hazard was the closest thing to CR7 in the Premier League after CR7 left. Yeah,
So
he was the closest
Hazard
thing to it.
over Mane, then.
I'm saying no. I am. Mane was at Liverpool for 6 seasons. His last year and a half was not good enough. Let's not rewrite history. It wasn't great. From the first season until about the 5th season, he was absolutely class. 4 or 5 good seasons. Hazard done it for longer, in my eyes. Hazard done it in a lesser team with shitter brand of football. It's easier to throw a left winger with some sort of talent and hard work into that Liverpool team than it was to get a Liverpool player, throw it into that Chelsea team and do what Hazard done for Chelsea.
Go on, Baz.
Yeah?
Let's see what Baz has got to say, though.
And also, fans, you lot forget what Hazard done to you game in, game out, bro. Let's not forget that.
Mane did the same, but worse.
I don't know, man. If you want to talk numbers, give it to Mane. But
bro, the fact that Chelsea teams are dog shit is insane. Oh, it was Hazard and the defense. You said that won them the title, bro. You can really
the season they finished 13th. Go on.
No, let's talk about the squad because the squad is dog shit. The one that had Prime Matic, Ramirez, and Cesc Fabregas in midfield with Diego Costa bagging 20 plus goals.
Oh, that season. Okay. Is that all on Hazard? Is that all on Hazard?
Terry and Ashley Cole and Thibaut Courtois starting goalie, bro. Come on.
Is that all on Hazard?
Yeah, that's Eden Hazard, bro. That's season 1 PFA Player of the Year.
Let Baz say it and then we'll all convene and then go on, Baz.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a quick one. I don't want to be repetitive because you man know I would take Hazard over Mane in terms of who's the better player. However, I'm gonna put your hat on, yeah. And shall I tell you what my statement, putting your hat on, the way you look at football, I would actually prefer Sadio Mane to Mohamed Salah, bro. If I put you man's hat on. Yeah, that's first of all. So I rate Mane.
You would take Hazard over Mane if it was our.
No, me, you know me. I'm with my hat on. I got Hazard over Mane because the way I look at football, and like Hussey made a good point, Hazard can do it if he's the only great player in the team, in my opinion. But mainly also because of the position. It's a bit different. Like it's just he's more involved. Mane couldn't do what Hazard does on his own in the team, in my opinion. But I'm saying if I put your hat on, I would give so much flowers to Mane that I would rather Mane over Salah. Like that as a player, if I look at them. So I rate Mane. But yeah, bro, the viewers know me by now. I'm taking Hazard over Mane as who's the better player. Madrid don't buy shit players, by the way. Even though it didn't go well, they just don't go after shit players. But Hazard at the point, everybody was rating this guy very highly. Don't look at me like
I don't really judge Hazard on his Madrid stint because we all know it wasn't about ability.
He was washed.
He was just crocked. Yeah, I'm saying prime for prime. Huh?
Prime for prime. I'm going Hazard.
He was injured in his last Chelsea season.
We can do that with Mane as well. Fast forward a couple of years, he went Bayern. And he was a bit shit.
He was older. He wasn't 29 years old in the
Hey, but
Boody's statement. Boody's statement was the peaks, yeah. So we don't care about availability is your best ability. Oh, he's talking about.
I'm not gonna look at when Mane was over the hill. I'm talking about their time in the Premier League.
Yeah.
When they spent their 5 years of their prime powers in the Premier League.
I think Hazard's best moments are way more magical than Mane's best moments. So as an individual player, I'm going for Hazard. But again, like I said, if I'm looking at just like, because I think Mane's the best at being frightening, bro. You know, like he was one of the most frightening wingers, like non-stop. When he's direct, he's scoring a goal, like he's causing damage. So I think it's a good. I don't think it's a wild statement or whatever it is. I think it's actually a great conversation.
It's a great conversation.
But I'm taking Hazard. I'm with Hussey on this.
But you know what's crazy though? Yeah, you're saying you're saying now that this is a good debate. Yeah, but in my opinion, yeah, what Salah's done now, yeah, he's in a different bracket to them two, because when they were all said and done, and they're his age, bro. These are his age mates, by the way. It's not like Salah's a young boy and these men are all. They're his age mates.
I know.
They dipped and he's still cooking at the top of the.
By the way, this is the reason. This is the reason I prefer the way I look at ball, bro. In a way, because okay, if you look at Salah, all of a sudden Salah is better than every single winger that touched the football, bro. Because of his output and stuff. And I can't do that.
Yeah,
I just can't do that, bro.
This is
I have to give flowers.
This is when I kind of see what a girl is saying, yeah, bro. Their longevity has to count for something now, because even though I said, I'm gonna oblige them, but I'm doing that only for them to in respect to this debate. But bro, you have to respect the amount of games, game in, game out, year in, year out, that Salah comes back and these men are done and he's still delivering.
Bro, don't get it twisted. If I'm a manager and I can have a choice to go back 20 years, I'll sign Salah out of all of them, obviously, because look what he does. Yeah. But if I look at football in that way, then I'm always going to take away like the magic of players, you get, and look more so about like, okay, who's going to get me the goals and stuff, which is not a bad way to look at it. But the reason I prefer my way is just that I can give a bit of flowers for players that come and go in 3 years, because they can still be magical. So I have to give them some love. That's why. Otherwise, bro, I'll end up going just strictly off Wikipedia pages for the most part. I know there's more than that, but it becomes too black and white, bro. I like a bit of subjectiveness.
For me, yeah, I think Hazard, if I was going with like how I like to see ball, it's a night and day. I'm picking the aesthetics always goes with Hazard. The way he even takes it in his first touch, half turn,
center of gravity, everything.
Yeah,
and you men often say that, brother. You men often say, who do you want to watch? And Hazard, you want to watch more than anything.
Exactly, man.
But Mane, bro, it depends who you want to watch. Mane, bro, I might be the guy that, bro, when I want to see electrifying, pure power, He's got Brez on skates just for.
That's why I said. That's why I said Mane. That's why I was saying Mane over Salah, because I think he has more of that threat. I think he has more of that aggression than Salah, and it's more clean.
He looks like more of a winger, man.
You said something that I don't agree with. You said that Hazard has the minerals to be more of the main player, but I don't think so. I think Hazard is more of a creative winger, and he needs the Diego Costas around him. He needs the guys to lay it off. That's why his usually
but that's running. Yeah,
but Mane is a guy. Bro, bun Firmino, bun Salah. I'm doing it on my J's, bro. Get out of my way. I'm rassing it.
But bro, the difference is
he takes the game from the scruff of the neck and just goes at them. There has been moments, don't get me, where Hazard, he's done that a few times. I'm not going to take that away from him completely. But Mane, that's his ID. That's his genetic ID as a player, bro.
But yo, my point is, my point is, fair point. But what my counter to that is, if you put Hazard in a team full of 6 out of 10s, yeah, he's more of he's not going to go score on his own every time and sprint faster brand. He's not that guy. As you said, he playmaker. He needs people around him. I'm saying Hazard gets more out of a team of 6 out of 10s than Mane does.
100% agree.
Over a season, because he's that guy. Because he's able. Yeah, he has more of in his game than Mane. So if I'm looking for a guy that's going to win me the game, one game, okay, Mane, I'll put you on. Mane, do your thing on your own. But if I'm looking at a player that can create things around him out of nothing and stuff, I might go for Hazard.
Look, the way I see it, as a manager, I would pick Sadio Mane. Yeah, as a kid, I would idolize Hazard more. And when it comes down to style and substance and whatnot, I think they both had both. To be honest with you, I think they both had both. But overall, Hazard, bro. How do I say this? I would learn more from watching Hazard than I would from watching Sadio Mane. I think Sadio Mane was an athlete. I think Sadio Mane was excellent. I think he was insane with the press, insane work rate, insane output, whatever you want to call it. He was good. He was scary. But Hazard, just like that old school type of old-fashioned winger that doesn't cut back and just side part. I'm not saying Mane does that. It was just like, I don't know, man. Like I enjoyed watching Hazard more. I was scared of Hazard more. I feared Hazard way more. Yeah,
I think they're the exact opposite type of wingers. Like it's the prime of athleticism and that prime of tech in terms of wingers. Yeah, and it's just, bro, it's just they're going for lick, and it depends who you like. But for me personally, I'm taking Sadio Mane, bro. I just feel like,
bro, if they were both
OB, wanted to say something for time.
Go you go.
No, bro. Listen. When we talk about the Champions League, we talk about the big boy trophies, yeah. And the guy's goals came against Schalke in the group stage. He scored a hat-trick against Maribor. What country do Maribor play in? Yeah. He scored 2 goals against Maccabi Tel Aviv in the group stage, and he scored against Karabag, Roma, and PSG in the round of 16.
But this is why you don't pull.
That's not his fault, though, bro. He can only score against what's in front of him.
Ego. This is why you don't pull those things, because even though, let's say I'm respecting you, man. Sadio
Mane banged against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Yeah, you pick that guy every single time.
I respect. No, this is what I mean. No, bro.
Bayern Munich, that goal against Neuer when he spun him.
That goal was phenomenal, bro. But this is why you don't pull that, bro. If I go off what you're saying, I'm gonna think, oh, Hazard, shit, bro. You don't do that. You disrespect the game like this, bro. This is why I don't like when you do it. Don't stop pulling stats when I'm on this pod, bro.
No, but do you know what it is though, Baz? You have to take them into account because, bro, one guy actually did it, and the other guy only did it when it was some bums. When it came to the guys, when it came to Barcelona, came to your yard, Willian turned up and you didn't.
So did Hazard win the Prem? Did Hazard play a key role in winning the Prem for Chelsea?
Of course.
Yeah, but wait, let me finish. So you clearly know he can do it. Just because he didn't do it every game on the big stage, you can't just take, bro. You end up, I'm telling you end up disrespecting the game, bro.
Yeah, but this is what we clash on. You just need to see it a few times on certain stages to say this is.
But he won the Prem for them. That's not as few times, bro. He won the
Prem. But bro, European ball is different. You gotta show that you can do it on on when the lights are like when the lights are on the loudest, the brightest, you can turn up, bro.
Bro,
You
I don't
can
think.
show me
I don't
then.
think.
Show me. He didn't.
Hey, boys. You know what it is? I think I'm a purist. Like we already know this, man. So maybe that's why I'm just a purist, bro. I don't want to take away from guys just because they didn't. I don't believe, by the way. Let me caveat something as well. I don't believe there's a single great player, so world-class player. I don't believe this is a thing. Oh, he can't perform in a big stage. I believe they haven't in their career, but I swear, even if a player never scores a goal in a big stage, I don't look at him like that, bro. That's why I don't look at them like that, bro. I think he can. If he played 100 years, he will, bro. But he just didn't in his moments, bro. I've played, bro. Do you know why? Because I played in a big game, yeah, for my uni in a varsity, and I shat their bed, yeah. I know at the same time, I'm able to. I've performed in a big game, bro. So that's why, like, I cannot take away too much. I get it. I think it gives a certain player flowers when they perform, but I don't take away too much when they don't, bro. Because I know it's just you never know what it is the occasion. It's not about the player's ability, bro. But anyway, boys,
we can move on. But it's not about the ability. I agree with you on that. But then what it is, yeah, it's an underrated quality in football. It's balls, bro. It's you wake up in the morning. It's Gabos, bro. The show's called Gabos, bro. Yeah, you gave me a rant there about if he plays for 100 years. That's sympathy. What I'm saying is, you wake up in the morning, yeah, and you've got this knot in your stomach because at 9 o'clock tonight you're playing the Champions League final. Yeah, Eden Hazard would melt. And then because he played amazing against Norwich 3 days earlier, when it's a 3 p.m. kickoff, and he's absolutely twining up Cantwell and he's dribbling it past these guys and he's chipping the goalie. In your mind, he can do that on any given day. But it takes a certain kind of profile to wake up that morning and go, you know what, I'm going to have Pirlo, World Cup final, chicken nuggets, goes to sleep, plays some PlayStation, goes there, has the game of his life. That's a different DNA that you need. That's
Can I cut you off, Ego? Can I cut you off, Ego?
Please.
Why do you disrespect Ryan Giggs so much, then? If this guy is ultimately probably the biggest big game player United have ever had in their history, and the most decorated and the most statistically pleasing, why didn't you rate Giggs?
Move us on before I kill myself, bro.
Ryan Giggs did not have those numbers.
I know.
But wait, I have a question.
I have a question. Man.
Ego, how do you explain then? Yeah, there's some players like impact subs and that do magic in big moments, yeah, but they're just not. They're not him, bro. Like, what's his name? The Madrid guy, Joselu. Who's it? Joselu. Oh wow, he showed up in that. So he showed you he has that. But I guarantee you, if he plays 10 finals, you're not gonna say, "Wow, this guy's the best in the world."
It's the same. The polar opposite of that, yeah. The polar opposite of that is Thierry Henry, who we love, yeah, who just consistently shat the bed in finals for the most part, yeah.
Well, there you go. You go, bro.
It does detract a little bit from his. It does detract from his legacy.
Nah,
it's just a fact
that's insane. That's insane.
No, but also, he didn't turn up in finals, but Henry has big moments and big semi-final Bernabeu, the first team to ever win, the first English team to go win at the Bernabeu. Bro, no one won that game but him.
Even if Henry didn't do that, the
World Cup, he puts it in the roof, it into the net to put them into the final. Hazard, he doesn't have, bro. He has these moments against the bums, but show me the moments against the big boys.
Even if Henry didn't do any of what you said, he has the same exact flowers. And if you say no, then you're disrespecting the game, bro. Nobody. You think I remember Henry for fucking these 2 moments you're telling me about, bro? Come on, bro. You watched him. You see the magic.
I tell you, I remember Henry.
Don't say you remember because you forgot, bro. You just said he doesn't even perform. Don't say that.
I said 3. No, Booty just said semi-final, of the champs, which was fantastic. That moment drove through the entire team, blah blah. But I remember 3 distinct moments, including one which was a tap-in to an open goal for Lundberg in that final of that same Champions League. But he decided to take it on himself. I remember that. And so it's all well and good scoring at the Bernabeu. But
you remember that you're an Arsenal fan.
You're Arsenal. But he knows. He's known that Henry doesn't. He has. When it comes to the finals, bro, and as much as he's rated X, Y, Z. That's always a stick that he's gonna have to hold like to beat him with.
Now
I've
compare
never
compare him. Yeah,
heard
compare, he
a
scored much
football
less
fan.
goals.
I've never heard a football fan, and I swear to God, I'm not lying. Maybe I don't know educated football fans. I've never heard a football fan, when talking about Henry, take anything away from him because of that. But you man are
Bro,
Arsenal
it comes
fans,
up
innit?
all the time. Bro, it comes up
Yeah,
all the time, and it came up
does.
very distinctly a couple of years ago, in comparison to Didier Drogba, who averaged like 10 goals a season in the Premier League, by the way. Yeah, but he scored in
Which is a
10
big
finals.
Okay,
Yeah.
so who's better? So who's better?
14
He scored in 10
finals.
finals.
So who's better?
So it comes down to that same argument you had in terms of style
Who's
versus
better? Give me a name. Give me a name right now.
I'm biased.
Henry's
No.
better, bro.
Eagle.
But
No,
you know what?
no, Eagle. Give me a name.
I said I'm biased. I said Henry.
So what?
No, it's not about bias, though, girl. It's not about bias. It's about, bro.
He's the best.
We're talking about Hazard and what's his name, and Mane.
Mane.
Bro, Mane has both. He has the turn. He's turned up in the big moments, and he's balled out in the small moment. He's got the numbers, but he's also got the. That's why for me, I'm always gonna pick Mane. When I look about the romance of football and how he done that chichi cha when he turned with the ball. Yeah, Hazard, what beautiful.
Yeah.
But, bro,
Suarez or Henry, Budu?
Suarez Henry, it's a tough
Who's a better
one.
footballer?
And
Who's a better footballer, bro? Who's a better player for you? Exactly.
Suarez.
Yeah. No, you really don't think that, and you probably don't think that you got. Actually,
No,
you
I
do.
do.
You do.
Suarez.
All right, listen. Can we move on? Because I
let's
thought
move
of a controversial one off of this whole topic.
Go on.
Peak Firmino today will be the best striker in the world.
what, right now?
Peak Firmino.
Yeah.
Yeah, today, if he plays football now, he'll be the best striker in the world.
Nah.
No, Big Firmino wasn't the best striker then.
The striker pool, bro. The pool of strikers were better.
Then was better, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Now I'll take Haaland over him. I'll take Isak over him. Those are two.
You're disrespecting the numbers that you man care about in the Champions League and that. You're disrespecting that. Show me.
Yeah, but Haaland's got the numbers.
Okay, Haaland. Okay.
Yeah.
Isak,
Haaland's
I
got
don't know.
crazy numbers.
Firmino got both.
Isak hasn't got the sample size, bro, compared to.
Also, he's been at Newcastle.
I'm still taking Isak. And you still are you. If you had to choose one, United right now, you're picking Isak or Peak Firmino. Pussy.
You man,
right now.
Firmino,
yeah,
bro. Peak Firmino.
Bro, Isak, man. Alexander Isak all day long, bro.
Fuck the sample size. Sometimes you just know, bro, who's better.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck that sample size, bro. Bring me Isak, bro.
Hold on. If you're saying, wait, you man give me a headache. If you're saying fuck the sample size and fuck the numbers, and then you're going Isak, bro. If anything, wait, what? Wait. Firmino's the better football player without the numbers.
No,
what are you guys talking about?
No. We're saying obviously, Firmino's got the sample size. So
forget the sample size. I'm saying. You lot are saying forget the sample size because Isak hasn't played for a big team, champs, whatever.
No, but
what are you going on?
What are you going
on?
Isak's numbers are better.
No, Peak Firmino's Champions League numbers, check them. And check his
bro, Isak hasn't played in the champs. I just know, bro. I don't need him to play in the champs to know he's going to...
What do you mean by you know?
I know.
You know what? Isak is a better football player than Firmino.
I think he's that much better that I don't need to see him. I'm taking the punt.
Oh, this is bro. I need a
One second, Bass.
Hold on a sec, bro.
Hold on.
And Hussey, the question to you was, who you taking now? I don't want because you man will start thinking, what does your club need? What kind of player? That's not what I'm doing, bro. Forget the profile of player and what do I need in my squad. For me, Firmino is a better footballer than Isak, and numbers-wise, Firmino was chatting to everyone in his peak. What?
No, he wasn't.
For me, Firmino was never a striker in the first place. Yeah, even at Liverpool.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
So for me to compare him to other forwards, the actual players I think of, and I'm not saying he's levels with these guys, but the type of players I'm thinking of are like literally like Messi in a false nine sort of thing. Like that's the type of players I compare him to. Someone who can get in intricate, get involved in the build-up and finish it off.
Give me the best guys to ever play in that position. He's up.
The best
He's there,
ever.
bro.
I think
Firmino.
Give me the name. Give me the names of the guys that did that the best.
In the Firmino role. I haven't seen many people do it. I haven't seen many people do it.
Exactly.
No. Let me talk.
We've got names. We have names. We have names.
Go on, boys. Go on.
Bro, this is Firmino. Firmino, for some reason, his nation create a lot of these type of players.
Oh yeah,
The Jesuses of the world. I'm not saying Jesus can chat to Firmino. I'm saying that type of mold. Jesus, Cunha, João Pedro. He's a bit more of a 9 than them. But you know what I'm trying to say? They have these like super technical guys. But when you want the pure numbers, bro, look, I'm looking at Firmino's numbers. Yeah, at Liverpool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seasons at the club. His best scoring season was 15 goals. Yeah, and that's an anomaly, bro. Others is 9.
It's not an anomaly, bro. 15, 12, 11. Yeah, that's not an anomaly.
But these numbers are but I'm saying but 15 is a decent number for a top striker, and that's not. I'm not looking at 15 going wow. And then
how about
below that?
How about
now look at Isak. Now let's look at Isak. Last season, 21 Rose clout on your head top. This season, 18 appearances, 13 goals. He's already gonna smoke him out the park. He's already gonna do the out assisting.
So we got no context. So Hussey just wasted his breath for no reason talking for a minute, bro. What are you doing here, bro? What are we doing, bro? Hussey just
Alexander is Hawk. That's what I want at my club.
Yeah, at your club, because you're thinking, oh, he's the Henri mold. This is why we can't chat.
Hussey would take him. Forget Hussey would take him.
Because you asked him who you take at United, bro. That's what
any club would take Isak over Firmino, bro.
Bro,
I think Firmino would suit certain.
Is the better player than Isak. I can't believe you said to me, bro. You actually rocked me. You said forget samples. So you actually stripped it down to just looking at the ability, and you told me Isak. What?
Yeah,
bro?
Because bro,
what are we doing, bro?
Guys, you know what your problem is? You look at footballers, just how they like their technical ability and whatever. Bro, they're strikers. And the best striker, the guy that's gonna bring me the guy that's gonna do the role better than the other guy is Isak, bro. That's all you can. Bro, you need to look at their roles, not who can take a better touch.
Hey, someone pull up Firmino's best Champions League numbers, man. I can't find it.
Now. I look at
Go on, you got it. Have you got it?
Bro, he's got 5.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, sorry, 11. First season. He got 11 champs goals. Bro, that's mad.
Carry on.
Keep going.
He was great. Keep going, bro. He was great. Keep going. That's not even his best season.
Nah, that's his best season. They're champs. 11 goals. 2017, 18.
I want to hear assists. Assists are goals, brothers. Assists are goals.
4 goals. 1 goal. 0 goals. 5 goals. 2 goals.
Assists? No assists.
On average.
bro, you men are talking about big under the lights, and then you're telling me Isak that has no sample size. Then you remove the sample size because Isak's at Newcastle, so all of a sudden he can't get the flowers for showing up in a big game in Europe. So you can't just give it for free. He ain't got that. Maybe when he goes to a big,
outscored him, bro. In the league, he's outscored him.
Bro, Mourinho told you stats are for those who don't know football, bro.
Nah, but come on, bro. Guys, you watch Isak. You know he's a shredder.
He is. I know Isak can play. But I'm telling you, I genuinely believe Firmino is the better football player. And it's a different style of player, bro. I'm not saying he can do what Isak can do. Yeah.
Can I tell you something? Liverpool right now would take Isak over peak Firmino right now. Liverpool are dying for a 9. They would take him right now. Firmino is a more of a...
right now.
Wait, let me... Yeah, maybe. But Firmino for me is a very system player. Is a very system-like player. Like,
I agree.
And there's only a certain amount of teams in the world that would suit him. Whereas Isak would be more.
Agreed.
He would fit easier as a 9 because he's like a more of a old school 9, not old school 9 per se, but like more of a striker than a.
I agree.
False
and I love
9.
it, by the way. I love Isak because I haven't seen this kind of player in a while, and we've been saying I love it. I'm a biggest Isak fan, but I think Firmino today is a better striker than Isak. Not even striker. Forget what do we call them, bro?
Just player.
Striker, you're gonna start imagining out and out number 9. A better forward player than Isak. I think you man have to, bro. At least debate it. You man acting like it's mad because I think you're violating Firmino, and I still think Firmino's numbers need to get pulled up properly, bro.
But these are his numbers, bro.
I need assists in that Champions League. There was one season, his numbers were ridiculous, bro.
Let me have a look. Whilst Igal talks, I'll have a look.
Bro, I'm sensing a running theme here in some of Baz's picks, yeah. But Baz likes to pick guys here where we can extrapolate these hypotheticals of like what it would be like if he was. This is my description of Firmino. Yeah, Firmino is the physical description of the cuck chair in a hotel room.
Bro. Wait.
His biggest attribute, let me land, bro. His biggest attribute, yeah, was his selflessness. That's what everyone used to bang on about. Oh, what a selfless player he is. He's so selfless. Well, the two guys on his left and his right, yeah, were really mashing the work. He's getting all the props for facilitating the play and blah, blah. And then you have the temerity, the cheek, the audacity, yeah, to compare him to a real shooter. There's no comparison, bro.
There's no comparison. Yeah. You man are Arsenal bums that are so up Isak's bumhole you can't see daylight.
Talking about Arsenal at all, bro. The word Arsenal come out. You said it.
Let me talk. You said it. Isak as well.
You man look at him because no, Hussey understood the point. You man are just, bro. This selfless guy you're talking about, 37 starts in the Champions League, 13 assists, 22 goals. This statless cock in the hotel room. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. 37 starts and he's got 35 goal contributions, bro. Get out of here, bro. Bro, get out of here, bro. I know you want. I know when you squint your eyes, you see Henri when you watch Isak, and I know Isak has a bit of that Somali in him. Get the fuck out of here, brother. Hey, respect Bobby Firmino, bro.
For me, bro, his biggest. You keep telling me he's better, bro. Bro, listen.
Bro, how are you taking away?
He's played like 70 games in the Premier League, yeah, and he's already over halfway to reaching Firmino's tally. Firmino played like 260 games, bro.
It's all about tally, though, bro. Hussey. So why is Hussey?
But I do listen. I think Isak is due to get better numbers because he is more of a 9, though.
It's different.
It's a different type of player. I find it hard to compare the two because one I can see can play like in the 10 role. It actually might suit him more. Whereas the other is more like an out and out 9.
Hey, but you don't know. You don't know because every day of the week you're taking Isak. You don't, bro.
Hussey hit the nail on the head, yeah.
He's nice, bro. He's nice, bro.
I'm just saying to enjoy the ride, bro.
Let me say something. Hussey said a statement that's very accurate. And to all our viewers, please listen to this carefully. Hussey said he finds it hard to compare these two players. And our pod here, our people, our group chats are all so simple-minded, except for Hussey. They kind of, if it's two different profile players, yeah. Hey, viewers, please listen to this. I can't compare him. This one sprints. This one sprints faster. I can't compare him to a player that doesn't sprint as fast. These men are obsessed with this shit, bro. Please, viewers, listen to me. And how is this dusty Egal saying, oh, he facilitates for his team, so he's dead? What are you talking about, bro? This isn't an award for who's the most ruthless. I'm talking about who's the best player, bro.
No, you said.
And then I corrected. Don't do that. Don't do that. Then I corrected it.
Bro, okay, but why do we need to look at why do we need to look at the other side of the team, bro?
I said forward.
Yeah, but forward, striker, Chabadiga, bro, bring me Isak, bro.
Without Firmino, Liverpool wouldn't have won and done what they did. That's a fact.
Bro, without Isak, Newcastle won't get champs.
Bro, 5 weeks ago, you were telling me
champs like that.
Bro, a few weeks ago, you were telling me Newcastle fell off and they're dead. Listen, bro.
Listen.
Don't ever come at Firmino like this just because you man walk around like this when you watch Newcastle games.
It's sending you the personal insults because you have to even change your argument, bro. Because listen, right now, if we could just add Jurgen Klopp into the chat and said, bro, hypothetically, you've got Isak right now, you can sign him to replace Firmino. He's punching me in the face and he's signing Isak, bro. And he's sending that guy to the favelas. He's sending that guy to the favelas, bro. You're telling me he's a better football player. Hang on. You think he's a better football player, yeah? Because he's a facilitator, he's a this, he can play a number 10 role, all that stuff. Bro, he still needs guys who are going to deliver the numbers. Well, one guy is going to deliver them himself.
And he
what wins games? Dribbling,
style
of play, or results, goals?
Why is it?
Come on, bro.
Why is it when I said the statement, there's 3 men on this pod, 2 imbeciles took the word for word, and one guy, honorable gentleman, understood that. Oh, guys are talking about player. Why is it that
the nastiest thing you do?
Wait, am I lying, bro? 2 bears on this chat, innit? Listen, without me having to break it down to him, straight away he said, "Oh, I know what he's saying. They're different. You two, he runs with the ball."
Nah,
bro, what you're saying right there, yeah, is you're saying, Hussy's able to translate my retardation, while the other 2 guys take it at face value and just use it to my argument. You're dissing yourself, bro. You're dissing yourself.
This is what he does. This is what he does. When someone agrees with him, suddenly they're the genius, and then he'll be like, "Oh yeah, Gal, this is why I love the Gal. He's so smart."
How many times in our football chat? How many times in our football chat I ask a question? Who's a better player? Oh, I can't say because they're different positions. Man, them engage some brain cells.
Yeah, but they're not different positions, though.
No,
they're the same
they're not
position.
I'm talking about when I ask these questions on the group chat. If the positions and the style is not the same, you man struggle. You really struggle, bro. Oh my god, no. Okay, listen, that's my statement. I hope Isak scores 6 goals against Arsenal and then gets on WeChat and pisses on it. Yeah, I genuinely hope that.
Also, I hope that Eden Hazard can play football for 100 years so he can match Sadio Mane's tally, bro. So let's hope both my wishes come true.
Listen to Mourinho, bro. Stats are for those who don't know ball, bro.
Listen,
boys. Who is out of a job, man?
Listen, shall we end it here or should we do one more?
I think we should wrap up on that one, man. That was a great ending. Everyone got to do one each, unless you guys want to. Unless there's one you're itching to say.
Don't look at Booty, bro. Booty don't know what controversial means if it smacked him in his face, bro. He'll come out and tell me. He'll come out and tell me David Raya's better than Ramsdale, bro. Get out of here, bro. And this guy Eager, bro. He literally watches football with them shades on, bro. He can't see through them, bro. Get out of here, bro. And Hussy, Sir Alex Ferguson, I'm gonna kick him in his face.
He's lashing out. He's lashing out because he knows that for me.
You know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? Yeah? That day that pod we were discussing KDB, and you, Isa, and Ego were coming at me. And Kaka is a more complete player than KDB. To be fair, that's when I should have just said, you know what, I know what I'm dealing with now, and then I should have brought down the brain cell activity, bro.
Join us again on a day that we choose to record. That's as far as I want to connect. Thank you for your continued support. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff for the algorithm. And yeah, man, peace out.